Want to talk hockey World Juniors right now, or do you want
Sure.
to talk the future of Canada? We'll go World Juniors first.
Look, I'm all yours. I love this.
How much are we at right now, Mark? So World Juniors, have you watched it?
Sure.
I loved when you you did something in Parliament where you talked about someone, I think from Halifax, making the NHL or something. You did like a hockey talk.
Sure.
What was that? Well, I forget what it was.
Well, I'm trying to remember. It's funny. Every year goes by. Well, last year's World Juniors in the Czech Republic, did we not have a player from Atlantic, Canada? Or maybe I think we did.
Who?
Sure.
So is that what it was? Is
Yes,
that what you
of course,
did? Yeah.
So I put a shout. What you can do in the House is called a member statement. So the 15 minutes before question period starts, every House of Commons, you get 1 minute, and you can stand up and say really whatever the hell you want.
That's awesome.
So for me, it was congratulations. We had got back in January. It was congratulations to the World Junior team for their win. Particularly, special shout out to Nova Scotian Jared McIsaac.
Yeah.
I can't believe I forgot that. Thank you. But yeah, no, you have the ability to be able to showcase and illustrate things that are important. I've been watching this year. I'm really impressed with Levi,
the
Levi,
goalie,
our goalie. Carleton Place Junior A playing NCAA. Great kid. And how special is it? And I really hope that this January we're in January, when the host comes back January 25th, it might be virtually, unfortunately, but I'm hoping I'm doing an SO for this year's World Junior Championship. 4 players from Atlantic, Canada. I don't know if you have the statistics on that, but that has not happened in a long time, that there's been 4 different Atlantic Canadians on the team.
It's crazy. I don't have the stats, but we definitely have some. We got a talk show coming up on Thursday, but we'll bring it up for sure. But unbelievable. People that listen to this podcast are probably sick of me saying this, but it's part of our business success of so many, not even hockey, just young athletes from this part of the world that are being recognized on a national scale. And it's great for this business because they get to come here and talk about it. We get to talk about them. We get to post social media. It's just it's a great part of the world right now. I guess the country, to be from here and playing a sport rather than being from BC or Ontario. Nova Scotia is just making a name for itself.
Well, I saw Nate Darling, with Charlotte, and Ryan Graves. The list goes on. We now have a significant amount of NHLers that are playing, and so it does bode well for your business. Canada-Russia tonight, I think Canada's going to take it 4-2.
Okay.
And I think they'll play the U.S. in the final, and you'd have to ask me in a couple days' time what the final.
Don't jinx anything.
No. I think the U.S. has a strong team as well, and it's fun to watch. I'm glad that they were able to make it happen in the bubble.
Yeah.
The holidays, I'm sure it's the same for you. You're sitting around Boxing Day, you're in your underwear, your jammies, and you're going, geez, I'm watching the game, and it's been nice tradition. It's been
I've been very thankful for hockey this break for sure. To be able just to put your feet up, have a rum and Coke, whatever your vice is, and just sit there and watch, because God forbid there couldn't have been any World Juniors this year when all those COVID numbers were coming out. Team Germany, I think, had a couple cases, so just very thankful. Tonight's score, man. See, here's the thing I don't like about Canada is that they didn't go through any adversity. They did very well in those early games. They didn't have a game where I was like, let's go to overtime. So that's why I'm worried about tonight. They didn't have that test. But if they do have that test tonight in that second period, hopefully by the third period, they could squeeze something out. Like I said, I don't know Russia that well, but anyways, if I had to make a guess, I'm going to go 5-4 Canada.
5-4 Canada. Okay.
Yeah, and it's going to be it's going to be a back and forth game the whole way.
Right.
Is Levi in nets tonight? Do we know for sure?
Of course he is.
He is? He's played every game so far?
He's our guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's played well, and he's mature, and I think as a goaltender, I look at him and I go, he's square to the puck. His rebound control is incredible. I think we're in good hands. You're right about Canada not having faced a whole lot of adversity. I think it's because they're that good. When you look at Russia, Germany, Germany pushed Russia. Slovakia, I think we have a really good team, and that's why it's been a little bit more lopsided. There's no doubt that it was a weaker division, but I think we're in good shape tonight.
I like the coach because remember that was before the first game they were practicing and they didn't have a good practice, and he got the boys together and started yelling at them. I love that. I was like, all right, this coach is on top of them. He's not going to let them slip, because when they won that game against Germany, what was it, 16-2?
Yeah,
it's just like, oh, boys, like that's great, but their ego is just going to be up here, and they think they're going to run through everything. So
there's been a few lopsided games, but yeah.